Well, kids are becoming more financially active using their smartphones than ever before. However, financial literacy is at an all-time low since the pandemic. With the upcoming school year just around the corner, parents have an opportunity to teach their kids about better spending habits. So joining us with more is Pavan Murthy, Chief Marketing Officer at Rego Payments. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Thank you for having me.
So this is a really important topic, especially since kids, they are becoming more savvy. So how are you guys seeing the change in all of this?
You know, it seems like kids nowadays are almost have a smartphone and a social media account at birth. And, you know, so I think when but right now, there's a huge, collision of three trends that are sort of the perfect storm. And the first one being that kids have a spending potential of about $360 billion total in the U.S. between 5 and 17, and research by Cornerstone Advisors. And the second thing is that they are spending their own money at twice the rate as they did 10 years ago. This is by National Retail Federation. And lastly, cashless payments is something that we are adopting at a far greater rate after COVID. So it's a perfect storm. You have kids that have money, they're willing to spend it, and there's far more places for them to just press a couple buttons on their phone and have something delivered to them by even the mom and pop shop down the street.
Oh my goodness. So about that, and we've heard about this financial literacy and how that impacts our wallets. How does financial literacy, or lack of, impact all of us?
You know, we're in a really all-time low with financial literacy. The National Financial Educators Council did a survey, and they said that just under half of Americans have experienced financial loss, upwards of $10,000 a year, because they didn't understand things like a credit score or paying their loan on time or what an interest rate was. So it's a real problem, and what kids see, they watch their parents. And another research was that there was, our kids' financial habits start at 7 years old. So those financial habits could be bad or they could be good, but they're watching us as parents.
They're like a sponge. So what can we do to help with their financial literacy too?
Sure. So Rego thinks that, from Rego's perspective, we have a philosophy of financial literacy that's in two parts, both education and also experience. Education is just learning the fundamentals of an economy and loans and interest rates. But what really is missing is the experience. This is like really being an active participant in the economy, such as earning money through chores or whatever, spending money, and then understanding things like impulse behaviors, how to deal with marketing, and like how to whether you spend it now or save it later, and really the value of a dollar. That's something that is really needed, that parents should enforce their kids to do in a lot of ways.
So quickly, what is this digital wallet for a family?
So a family digital wallet allows doing just that, allows kids to spend, save, donate, and invest all within their parents' control, so they can get both the educational aspect of financial literacy and actually participate in shops and spending wherever they want to. But it's all within the control of the parents. They can tell where to shop, how much to shop, and then do things like donate or even fractionally invest. So a digital wallet, especially the ones that Rego has built, is for that.
So how can we download your digital wallet?
People can go to Mazoola.co, or they can search for Mazoola, M-A-Z-O-O-L-A, on their favorite app store. They can connect their bank to it, and they can get going right away.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having me.